So you clicked on this video because you want to be the most attractive person. And what if I told you that becoming the most attractive person has very little to do with how we appear from the outside? It has very little impact about the beauty, about the body. It's all about our mindset. I don't know about you, for years I thought being attractive has everything to do with the looks. And growing up, I never felt attractive. If I'm having a conversation with someone, I was just obsessed with what other person are thinking about me. Did I say the right thing or not? And then I learned something that all the attractive people, they use psychology tips to become attractive version of themselves. And in this video, I am going to share 8 tips that you can implement today to become the most attractive person. So let's deal with the elephant in the room. I know what you're thinking, that, attractiveness has to be with how we appear, our bodies, our looks, our face, because social media has told us that beauty has to be in a certain way. You are only beautiful if you look like this image. Your body is only gorgeous if your body fits into this criteria. And we're forgetting that beauty standards is ever changing. And what is beauty to you may not be beauty to me. And now we spend hours scrolling and comparing our face and our bodies to the edited, most filtered images on the internet. And this is the problem. We live in this comparison world where every single day we're comparing. But we're forgetting that all of us are unique. All of us have a different face, different body type. And imagine if we all had same face and same bodies. How our world would look like. I don't know about you, but that would be so boring. And we are forgetting that our uniqueness is our power. If you are still thinking that external beauty will make you attractive, then I want you to think beyond just your external. And remember that you have all the powers to become attractive, which ties really beautifully to the next step. And that is, in order to become attractive to others, we need to become attractive to ourselves. And this all starts with self-love. Growing up, I never was happy with my body type. I tried so many diets, I went on so many crash diets, and I punished my body, thinking that if I look in certain way, I will become the most attractive version. And I never realized that I am working on somebody else's criteria. Just because someone shame us on our body, just because I don't fit into any society criteria of body type, that doesn't mean I am worthless. That doesn't mean that I'm not attractive. That doesn't mean that I cannot be beautiful. It all starts with when you accept yourself. And thinking back now and what I have learned over the years, that how little we appreciate our body, how little we say thank you to our body. And I want you to comment down below, when was the last time you thank your body? Because I don't know about you, but I never did. I thought that I always taken my body for granted. Whatever we can do, who cares? Because our body is almost like a trash can. We don't treat it with love and respect, and that is the problem. When we don't even feel attractive to ourselves, how can we project attractive energy to others? And that is my tip number 3. Attractiveness is all about energy. Have you noticed when someone walks in the room and they may not have the most attractive face, they may not fit into your conventional beauty standard, but as soon as they walk in the room, you feel the aura. You feel like, oh my God, I really want to speak with them, that they carry themselves really well. You are just so attracted to them. What they are radiating is energy. And what is energy? Energy is everything that is happening inside of us. So I was a very anxious person. That anxiousness transcend to how I felt. And I would never feel calm. I would always in a chaotic mood and feeling rushed to myself. And when I started practicing meditation, I noticed a calmness inside of me. When your internal world is calm, that's when you can radiate a positive energy. That's when you can radiate that aura that people just attracted to you. And now think about all the people that you think in your your opinion, are attractive. And now think about it. Do they project chaotic energy to you? Do they feel like, oh my God, this person is so anxious, always rushy? You feel having an anxiety attack after talking to them? No, right? And that's exactly what it is. When you see the people who are really attractive, they have a very calm energy. They're not in rush, they're calm, they're relaxed, and they just have so much peace inside of them that they reflect that. And how you can master your energy, the best way to do it is deal with your inner world. Whatever is happening, if you are not dealing with your inner world, it's never going to make you that attractive person. This is where I am going to introduce my Life Reset Workbook. This is for every single person that was in my situation, wanting to make a change in their life, but they just didn't know how to make that change. They just have tried so many things and nothing works out for them. They just feel like they can never be consistent. They think that they are not worthy because they haven't looked themselves deep enough. And if you are ready to make that change, then the link in the description box below, I would love if you could just check out. So the next step is how you can escape the chaotic mind. Because so much bad energy comes from the chaos that is happening inside of you. It's the negative self-talk. It's the self-obsessed thoughts that you have. And this is where you need to practice becoming more observer. This is a tip that I learned from my therapist and I really want to share with you all. If you are in the middle of conversation or you're doing something important or the negative thought comes to your head, you're almost going to think like it's a cloud and you're just going to form a cloud and you're just going to say, okay, this thought is just here and it's going to pass by like a cloud. It's just gonna pass by. Second, if this doesn't work, is you have to speak out loud that right now I am making food and I am not thinking about this. Because often the negative thought doesn't come in the right moment. They come when you really don't need them. They come in the middle of the conversation or in the middle of the task, and all of a sudden you start to think about that. You just need to say that task that you are doing out loud. And sometimes you cannot say it out loud, you have to say it inside, but you have to bring your attention back to where or whatever task you were doing. What it does, it just helps you to become observer of your own thought. Because if you wanted to change your negativity inside of you, you need to first learn to observe those thoughts. If you found any of these tips helpful, then I would love if you could hit subscribe. Thank you so much, and back to the video. Which ties to the next step, and that is that where these negative talks comes from, they often come from scarcity, meaning that there are only limited opportunities out there. Or you are in a meeting, if you don't speak, my boss will be so mad and they will fire me tomorrow. If you are meeting a friend, you wanted to attract a good friends, you are thinking, oh my God, I have only one chance to make a good impression. If I don't say the right thing, they are going to hate me. If you are content creator or you're planning to create content and you're thinking, if someone leaves a negative comment and if I don't fix that thing, oh my God, they're gonna hate me. Instead, you have to adapt abundance mindset. And that's all about radiating the belief that there are endless friends. I don't have to chase anyone. When you adapt that, you don't project that neediness. You're not becoming that desperate friend, that looking for friendship. Or you don't sound desperate when you are making content, or could be that you are having a conversation in a meeting. If you sound desperate, people can sense that, and that doesn't make attractive at all. And the next step is becoming a good listener. A lot of us, we have so little time and we are so self-obsessed with our own selves that we never pay attention what other people are saying. Have you noticed that you told that person many times where you live and they still ask you over and over? That's a sign that they are not listening to you. They're so self-obsessed that they have very little interest in you. And that is not attractive at all. If you are having a conversation, just focus on the details they're sharing. The focus on everything that they have to say. For example, if you ask somebody, how was your weekend? And they tell you, oh, my weekend was great. It was actually actually fantastic. Instead of thinking that, oh, I have to share my weekend, just pause and ask them. Become genuinely curious. Maybe you can ask, oh, what made that weekend so interesting? Oh, you look very happy. And then they will share. But remember, you have to genuinely interested in what they have to share. You cannot ask a fake question. Like, it's not like you're just asking for the sake of asking that question. You have to genuinely be curious like what they have to say. And that ties to the next step, and that is becoming your authentic self. And I definitely suffered with that because I thought that I have to copy someone or I have to say the right thing, whatever they're saying. If I just nod, they will just like me. But once I understood, not becoming authentic is actually you're putting yourself a filter that it's not even true version of you. It's kind of like eye-opener. If you are not authentic, you're not even true to yourself. Especially it is hard when you are a content creator or want to be a content creator because you are trying to mimic somebody, you are copying someone. You're never going to grow. When you speak from your heart, when you speak your own authentic self, that's when you'll start to see the tribe of people, they are attracted to you. Because to be attractive, and you only can be attractive if you say the right thing. But doesn't mean that you have to be rude. Doesn't mean that you have to disrespect anyone. You just need to say what you have to share and don't hide it. If somebody asks you about something and you feel like if I don't say that thing, they not like me. Maybe if you say the right thing, they will like you even more. They will say, oh my God, that person is very brave for saying the things that no one can say it. The next is the power posture. Pay attention how your body is. Do you slouch? Do you look distractive? What do you do in a conversation? And ask yourself, do you make the eye contact? Because when we are having conversation, we don't pay attention to our posture. We need to sit straight. Or if you're standing, you need to stand firm. That shows that you are participating in that conversation. And when you use your power posture, you feel good about yourself. You start to signal your brain that this is the time you are more confident. And it's all about the posture. Like, have you noticed that when you are kind of like relaxing on the couch or on your bed, you are definitely in a more lazy mode? Like how it would sound if I make content like this. When you are sitting firm in this position, automatically your brain knows that this is your confidence mode, and this is where you're paying attention to what you are saying and you are looking intentionally in other person's eye. We all look at ourselves in the mirror, but how many of us actually look at ourselves? I don't know about you, but I was that person. I would look at myself in the mirror so many times, but only to look at flaws. That my body is not perfect, my face is not perfect, oh, my hair is not perfect. But we never pause to look at ourselves, who we are as a whole, without looking at flaws. It's going to sound so cliche in the beginning that I want you to practice 5 minutes in the morning or nighttime whenever you can. Look at yourself and appreciate who you are. Just thank yourself that I'm so grateful for this body. I'm so grateful for myself. This is going to be so hard. It was so hard for me for sure. In the beginning, it almost sounds like you're fake. Like what? Who speaks like that? It doesn't even sound real. The more you do it, you tell your brain that you value yourself. It's kind of like a mirror work. So next time, when you look at yourself in the mirror, just pause and look at yourself. Truly look at yourself and say, you're amazing. You deserve to be successful. You deserve happiness. You deserve to have a beautiful life. What you are doing in those moments, you are rewiring your brain. This is where your negative self-talk is going to go down. Otherwise, when we look at ourselves, we are just repeating the same thoughts that we're not good enough. See, our bodies are not even perfect. Look at everybody is this perfect around us. Next is attractive people are always playful. We take our life way too seriously. If we make a mistake, it could be just a small mistake, we blame ourselves so much. We start to say, oh my God, how stupid we are. How can we make this mistake? And we're just forgetting that we're human. More playful spirit you develop, better your sense of humor is going to be. When you look at your mistakes, look at the same way that you tell your friend, it's okay to make a mistake. It's silly. When you start to say things like that, you start to appreciate the playfulness in that. And I practice every single day to my son. I say this, oh, Mama is so silly. She did that. Oh, Mama is so silly. She forgot this. You're almost making that it's okay to make a mistake because we're human. We're supposed to learn from our mistake. If we get so serious, unless it's a really serious mistake, then it's a separate story. But if it is a silly things, you don't have to punish yourself and bring that playfulness in you. Almost like, when you wanted to hang around with someone that is very playful and you love to hang around with them and you say, oh my God, they're so joyful. I love that. Their sense of humor is so good because they're radiating that positive energy. And that is what makes them attractiveness. And now if you are thinking that you have all the tools to become attractive, but what about confidence? That you wanted to become a confident person, then I am going to recommend this video because in this video, I shared how you can become the confident version of yourself. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you right there.